Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm trying out newly launched PAC Cosmetics Spotlight Cushion Foundation. So I ordered mine from Nykaa and this is what the packaging looks like. This is the outer box packaging. Such a clean, classic looking packaging. Now this is what a product looks like. I'm really sorry it is not clearly visible because of the light reflection. But the packaging looks really clean and sleek. There's nothing extra going on. To open this cushion foundation, you have a press button here. You just need to press it, and this is what a cushion foundation looks like. Firstly, we have a mirror here which makes it quite travel friendly. Then this finger puff, not really a big fan. Then this flap thing you can put your puff back after using, and this is also used to take the excess foundation off. So yes, now taking off the plastic, this is what a foundation looks like. This looks like any other cushion foundation, which is quite obvious, and I don't know why I am little skeptical of the shade here. Here I'm swatching the shade for you from the plastic itself because why to waste? It has got a lot of foundation, and this is what the shade looks like. I'm sorry I forgot to mention my own shade. I ordered the shade SC Light 160, which is like Spotlight Cushion Light 160. Starting with the application, I'm gently dabbing the applicator into the foundation to pick up the product. Now this is what the SC Light 160 shade looks like. I think this is just one tone lighter for me. I think I can make this work. Although I'm really scared while working with lighter shades of foundation, because if not done correctly or blended correctly, it can actually make you look like a ghost. So yes, let's see how it goes. Also, please excuse the background. I just received the foundation. I thought of filming a first impression video, and I wanted to do this using a natural lighting so that you can see what the actual foundation shade and everything looks like. So yes, please excuse the mess. Now for first impression, as I said, this shade SC Light 160 is a bit light for me, and hopefully I don't end up looking like a clown in the end. Secondly, and the most important part for me, this has got no fragrance. Honestly, formula does feel really soft and easy to work with. Here I'm gently dabbing the applicator on my face and blending it slowly. As I said, I'm not a big fan of these applicators. Nothing personal to PAC Cosmetics in general, I am saying. I find these applicators little difficult to work with, especially for my nose area and corners of my nose. Now to tell you a little about this product, this one retails for 995 rupees for 11 grams of the product and comes in only 9 shades. Honestly, I was expecting a little more from a brand like PAC. I own a lot of PAC brushes and the concealer I absolutely love. So I was expecting at least 12 shades. Talking about the shade range, I really need to appreciate PAC Cosmetics for providing such a clean shade swatches. And this is the topic I actually want to rant about. I see so many Indian brands coming up with new foundations every day. I so want to try out their foundations, but when it comes to swatches or shade reference, nothing is there. Then how can you expect a makeup beginner to figure out their shade? On this side, I have used all the foundation that was left on the plastic. Keeping the shade part aside, I really like how it is blending. As I said, I'm not a big fan of this applicator. I'm sorry, I'm gonna repeat it because that's the fact. I really like how it is blending. I'm not making any extra efforts to blend it. It is just going so smooth. Talking about the coverage part, this is definitely a full coverage foundation. You can clearly see after and before of this foundation. I have got dark spots, I have got pigmentation, I've got redness on my face, and this has covered most of them. I've used a little more foundation, and yes, this is just the one layer of this foundation. You can clearly see it has covered the redness, my dark spots and everything. So yes, definitely a full coverage foundation we are working with. I'm using one of my absolute favorite brushes from PAC. This is foundation blending brush. I have actually named it as my magic tool. I'm using it to blend my foundation properly around my nose area and corner of my nose, because as I've told you earlier 100 times, I find these puffs a little difficult to work with, especially for my nose and corners of my nose. So yes, just to blend out everything and make everything look neat and clean. Now this is what my face looks like. This is just the one layer of this foundation. Now maybe because of the weather, maybe because this is a full coverage foundation with matte finish, I can see a little bit of dryness on my forehead and around my nose. Tiny dry patches and little dryness around my nose, and these spots around my breakouts, these are also looking a little bit dry. I don't see this as a major issue because these are the spots where I usually get dry spots in winters. So yes, skin prep is the key. I really need to moisturize my skin well next time. So yes, this is not really a drawback for me. Other than that, this is my foundation. I think shade match is not that bad. It is not looking too light for me. Also yes, this is a full coverage foundation with a matte finish. I really like the fact this is not exaggerating a lot of my skin texture, which usually happens with me whenever I wear a matte foundation with a full coverage. Now I've done my base makeup, eye makeup, everything. It's been more than 1 hour. So let's see if this has oxidized. Here I'm going to make a fresh swatch of this foundation to match. And I think there's just a little bit of difference, not a huge difference. I was expecting it to oxidize a little bit on me because how it looked on me after it settled down, like after I completed my base. So yes, now I'm just gonna blend it. And again, not a lot of difference. It blended out so well. Also, the brand claims this foundation to be a transfer proof foundation, and yes, this is a transfer proof foundation. I just forgot to film that clip. So yes, now this is how this foundation looks like. I really like how it turned out. I actually live for full coverage foundation. If you have been following me, you know I love my full coverage foundations. So yes, that's it for today's video. Really hope you find this video helpful if you're planning to buy this foundation. Also, yes, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered makeup content. Bye.